Can't see it clearly yet.
All right, here we
That
go.
should be it.
So that's an interesting phenomenon. Okay, anyway, hello guys, welcome, welcome, happy Saturday. We are getting ready to go here. Whose mic is stuck on? Oh, there we go, Chris. Yeah, Chris, your mic is doing something weird. It's like really high pitched and hissy or something. I don't know what's happening there.
Yeah, I was hot because I'm streaming on my channel and
Ah,
nobody else is here yet. So,
gotcha. All right, no worries. Anyway, welcome guys. Happy Saturday to you. We are going to be going from no, no, stupid. Shut up! Don't do that. We're going from foggy Seattle, which is looking very bright because I just took my head up out of the cockpit here, to hopefully sunny LAX. I haven't really looked at the weather in LA yet, but I'm sure it's not foggy. It typically is not. Anyway, but we're flying the Queen of the Skies today. I'm just getting the cargo load figured out, and then we'll be going. What's after the tour? I don't know yet. TBD, to be determined. We will be doing when we get to football season again, which will be coming up near the end of summer. We'll be doing the Jaguar flights and the dates that they're away. But beyond that, we'll probably do something down to South America at some point. We haven't done that yet, and so that could be kind of cool to do. Might actually do that primarily as like an X-plane thing if we do with the 727 and maybe um, the 737-200 from FlyJSim if I get that at some point. So I think that would be kind of cool. So beautiful day today here. Overcast all morning. Oh, okay, yeah, overcast isn't bad, but X-plane Sundays. I don't know about that. Sundays are usually a draining day for me. It's my really up early day because of my responsibilities at the church, and that leads me to get home finally if I don't have anything going on in the afternoon, and I end up like conking out. So yeah, there's a lot of Sundays end up being a little volatile just because of a lot of times that stuff's going on Sunday. Like this Sunday, for instance, I'm going to be doing a safety training after church, and then going from there to my dad's concert over at University Press for his a cappella group. So yeah, Sunday's going to be a whirlwind for me this week, and obviously next week I'm not even in town. I'll be in Orlando for Sunday, so it is what it is. Anyway, Pavlin's good to see you, man. Wait, it's not complete till you're home to the very last flight to Fresno. Well, no, my base is LAX for the airline. So LAX is the end of the tour. Um, we could do a little flight back to Fresno just for the funsies of it, but yeah, the base. We started the tour essentially. We did LAX to New York, and then we did New York to Europe, and that's what started the whole thing. We weren't actually planning on doing the world tour at that point. That was just we were gonna kind of do a bunch of stuff in Europe, and we stayed in Europe. And then I thought, you know what? Instead of just going back to America, let's just keep going east, and it became the world tour. So things happen like that. So anyway, I'm gonna finish up getting cargo on here real quick so we can focus on what we're doing. 23856. 3856. I'll give you the numbers here in a second for what we're hauling today. So let me do this first, though. We're taking a total of, where'd it go? 203,900 pounds of cargo. And we got to divide that up by the stuff. So minus 148,247 minus 24468 minus 23856 leaves 7329 to bulk. 7329. There we go. All right, so that takes care of that, and then fuel we're taking today to go to LA is I'm gonna find it here, 76,000 pounds. So let's go back to here. We'll go to fuel. 76,000. There we go. It's only 21% of the fuel load that this bird can take because we're not going very far considering the range of this guy. So, and that's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to call for GSX now. Hopefully that works. Yes, good. And we're going to say request boarding. We'll use We'll use UPS's crew today to help us out. And so their stairs and things will start coming in. In order to open the side cargo door, you have to turn off one of the external powers. I don't understand why that is. I would understand if you needed both on to open the big door. The fact that you got to turn one off doesn't make any sense, but whatever. So we're going to open the side cargo door, and we're going to open the forward and aft and bulk. And then once the stairs are in place... Oh, dear Lord. Doing that again? I'm going to go through and turn some things off, and GSX... Stop it! No one cares. Stop beeping at me. I will open the doors, and I'm getting ready. I need to go in and turn off some settings, apparently. What in the name of all that is holy are you beeping about? The doors are opening. There's nothing else to do. Calm yourself down. Oh, do you want the parking brake on? Maybe that's what you're yelling about. I turned off the alerts up here, so it won't tell me anything, but it's going to beep. Oh, good God. Okay, hang on. Stand by. Da, 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 da. Yes, yes, I hear you. You annoy me, but I hear you. Where did I do the message text? Maybe that's what it is. It's one of those. I thought there was one other place where I... No, that must be it. Let's see if that allows it to... I need to know what they're yelling about. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Sea Dog, there we go. Waiting for your actions to open aft cargo. They're open, you jerk. Open, open, open. Oh. Oh, were they Oh, they were already... Oh, that's stupid. They were already open. Okay, fine. I can't open bulk cargo. Will you shut up? Alright, I'm just going to leave that alone for now. We'll deal with that later. Why can't I open the bulk cargo? Oh, there it goes. Not that it matters. They're not going to put a thing there anyway, but... Okay. Alright, so let's do... arm the nav systems. And I'm going to turn on the external power number 2 now that the side cargo is open. I've got the number 4 on aux. Dome lights off. We're going to turn on the circuit breaker panel. We'll turn these guys on, and we'll get a little bit... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do anything. It's the middle of the day. We don't need any flood lighting. We're fine. Let's do a test of the fire system here. APU 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And emergency lights are armed. Window heat coming on. Nav lights already on. And we don't have any air conditioning to set up at the moment, because there's none. We will turn the backlighting for the panel lights on, and that on. And that was all done up there, so we don't need to worry about that. We'll turn the seatbelt sign on for the heck of it, for funsies. And I need to actually connect the V-pile. That would help. Connect. We are not an MD-82. We are a Boeing 744. Connecto. I hope I'm doing that. I meant to do that a lot earlier, but hopefully we're not going to have any problems. Oh, here come the pilots. Illustrious pilots boarding the aircraft. Speaking of people boarding things, PACX from TFDI is out now, which is kind of like their version of FS Passengers, if you remember that program from a number of years back. So I'm probably going to get it and try it out and see what it's like. So we'll see. Oh, we got Seattle Approach on. That's cool. All right. It's $29.99, $30. So that's not bad. It's cheap enough for me to risk trying it anyway. I think it could be kind of cool with the Passion thing. TFDI does a pretty good job with their stuff. I've been impressed by their 717, so I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, obviously, I may pick it up today and play with it. I don't know. Or I may just wait until after Expo, but we'll see. It's called PACX, Papa Alpha Charlie X-Ray. So yeah.
I'd wait and see if they offered a discount at FSX.
That's a good point. That Expo. That is a good point.
Because I'm cheap.
Yeah. Sea-Dog got it yesterday, and it blows up part of the cockpit. Big hole above the captain chair. What? What? If they do get me one, I should get it. What exactly does that mean? Blows up a big hole? I don't understand. What? I watched the guy briefly doing a video with it this morning, and it didn't seem to be any problems. Of course, he was playing it in X-Plane, so cargo loading and process. Thank you for the update, GSX. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's finish setting up the cockpit here. We got that done. Those are all up and vertical. The time is correct. Well, close anyway. It's off by about 3 minutes. Well, 2 minutes. Actually, you know, that's a good point. We had this issue. Let's see what this clock says. Let's make sure it's synchronized. That's something to check now. Menu, FMC. Okay, yeah. Position of net. Let's get that done. And we're at KSEA. Let's do the flight plan here real quick. Pressure server, wonderful. File. Okay. Okay, so next page. One of these has the time on it, I believe. Maybe not. What the? New weather update. Are you kidding me? You're gonna do this? Really? You're not supposed to send me messages in the cockpit. I don't... Ugh. This is why I turn this crap off. Alright. 7%. Okay. GSX, really? I don't need the play-by-play. Just do your job. 1715 Zulu is what it's saying here, and that's what I showed there. Okay, good. So, as long as the chrono is synced with the... oh my gosh. Alright, you have... Screw it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. No, I don't want your dumb message text. Go away. You are fired. So fired. Okay. So yeah, as long as the chrono is synced with the FMC, I'm happy. That's set. Let's, according to the Seattle ATIS, we've got information Foxtrot. It wins 180 at 3, 1 statute mile visibility. Let's see, mist, fog, whatever you want to call it. Overcast at 200 feet. Good grief. Temperature 12, dew point 11, altimeter 3007. Charted visual approaches in use? I don't think so. Not with 1 mile visibility, you're not. Boeing field traffic below you on final departing runway 16, landing runway 16. Yeah, okay. Upon request notice, I am a volunteer firefighter. If I disconnect abruptly, please forgive me. I apologize for any disruption. Oh, it's awesome. Feedback at Seattle ARTC. All right, well, if Seattle, okay, well, fair enough. If you depart suddenly, then at least I understand. Volunteer firefighter, that's important. All right, altimeter 3007. That's all. I've never seen that before. 3007 set. Okay. They had a critical update a few hours after release, so I haven't tried since. Oh, okay. It probably fixed whatever did that, I would guess. Why doesn't PMGG discount their stuff? Because they don't have to. You don't discount your stuff unless you're trying to get people to buy it that aren't otherwise. And their stuff is good and popular enough that they don't have to. So they know people are going to buy it at full price anyway, so good on them. Of course, they will always say that. It's a good price point for what you get. Used to have legs. iFly is good, but not as well similar in terms of system depth. Yeah. PACX is not only the greatest tool I've seen, it's compatible with other aircraft, including... Yes, well, it's compatible, generally speaking, with all aircraft as a general utility add-on. It is made to work exceptionally well with the aircraft they listed. So obviously the TFDI 717, the PMDG 74, the 777, and the 73, and the Quality Wing 787. And they're going to be adding to that list as well. But it doesn't mean it doesn't work with anything else. For instance, the 737 Zibo in X-Plane, it works with already just as a utility device. So it's if you think about, like, GSX is a good example. So the Mad Dog has integrated its use with GSX such that GSX will close the doors and do a bunch of other stuff automatically. It won't do that with all aircraft because the Leonardo has designed it specifically to work to that level with GSX. That's like PACX. PACX will work like GSX does with the 747, but it won't. It may not do all of the really cool things. It'll just do most of the cool things. Whereas it'll do all of the cool things, but the ones it's designed to really work with. So you don't have to have those planes necessarily to work with PACX. It should work with pretty much everything. Yeah, the flight should be about 2 hours or so today. But you bet your butt if a competitor gave you the same plane with similar in-depth systems at a better price, would you like it? Yeah. If there was a true competitor to PMDG for P3D systems level offering the similar aircraft, let's say a 747, you know there would be a little bit of price competition. But that's the nature of capitalism. If there's no competition, there's no reason to lower the prices. They can set whatever they want. And that's why in America we typically frown on monopolies because of that very thing. Yes, it is still early access. It's just like when they did their 717 was released as an early access product and then it developed over time. So, PACX is what we're talking about, Sean. By TFDI, they just released that yesterday. All right. Let's get down into the nitty-gritty here of the route. We're leaving from KSEA. We're going to KLAX.
User joined your channel.
And flight number WWC 1990. And departure arrival. Departure. I do not remember what our departure is. It is the Sumo 1.
Yeah, it should be the Sumo 1.
Yep. How you doing, Captain Tim?
A little frustrated with Captain Sim trying to figure out how to do the fuel load on this, but I think I got it figured out, and I got to pull my numbers.
Are you 5'7"?
Affirmative.
Gotcha. Alright, Sumo 1 to LKV, I think that's like Salmon Lake or something. 16 left is what we were told we could expect for departure. Over to route. And I shouldn't minimize that, that would be bad. From LKV, we're going to the Friant VOR, which is right up here by my house, FRA. And it should be that one, 115.60, yep. FRA, and then we go to Reberg, R-E-B-R-G. And from Reberg, it's the Ironman 2. And we'll be coming in on 25 left because that's where the cargo area is. So Ironman 2 from Reberg, and we're expecting 25 left. Alright. And we'll activate that, execute, and we'll go to Perfinet. Alright, zero fuel weight. Let's just see if that gives us 567.9. Yep, close enough. Reserves today are... where are you at? 16... Let's see, that's 25.7. 25.7. Cost index, we fly with 80 on this bird. Cruise altitude is 350. And we're not going to step today, so we'll put 0. We will derate because we're super light. Flaps 10. And trim gives us a trim characteristic of 5.8. V1 137, VR 148, and V2 162. Alright, so we'll set 162 plus 10 in the box, so that's 172. There we go. Too lenient on certain developers intend to make a good product, but treat their existing customers like crap. One question about it, they resort to saying, oh, we're just a bunch of software developers, like, it's not showing common decency. Some have been known to do that. I think at the same time, though, it kind of goes both ways. You get some of these flight sim guys that just will tear some of these companies to pieces over a product that is, 98% perfect. And, you look at when you buy anything in the real world, there's always flaws with everything to a certain extent. And at the same time, there's also going to be just instances where something doesn't work on something for whatever reason. You're looking at, let's take a toaster, for example, which I never thought looking at reviews for toasters would be an interesting thing, but it ran the gamut. But a toaster, all it has to do is be compatible with the electricity in your house, which is pretty set standard across the board, at least in the United States. You look at a piece of software that goes on someone's computer, it has to be designed to work with all the different hardware, all the different software, all the different specs that people have in the arranging of their PCs, and it's going to work better on some than others, and the differences and the things, and people have certain add-ons, and people don't have certain add-ons. I mean, there's a billion different variables. So you get this guy that's saying, oh, your product, I bought it, it doesn't work, it's crashed, and the guy's going, we tested it, and we beta tested over all these systems, we'll help you, but give us time. You got to give us some information, because we can't just go, well, it's your product is crap, it's broken. That's what you get with a lot of these people that go on these forums, and that's not constructive and helpful either. And so I think that's where some of that from the developers comes from, is that nonsense. Yes, I will close the doors. Please, oh God, don't have to beep at me every 5 seconds. It's really annoying. Okay, you know what? GSX settings. Audio. No, that's fine. Simulation. No, don't do that. Message verbosity. Dispel. Haha! Display no messages. There we go. Apply. Let's see if that goes away. Yes, good, okay. Yeah, I've worked customer service as well, Kevin. I mean, it wasn't for a software company. I was customer service for Barnes & Noble. And just the amount of idiocy of people and the lack of understanding that people are so entitled in this world. It's just insane. A dose of grace will go a long way, and people should know that. Anyway. So, again, some of that is, so like iTraveler, you're talking about issues with the Quality Wing 787, bobs up and down, stuff like that. I haven't noticed the bobbing on mine. So it may be something that's a setting, or it may be something got corrupted when it installed. I mean, there's a whole bunch of variables. And there may be a legitimate problem with the product, and that's fine. And usually that comes to light when a whole bunch of people come in and say, hey, this is all happening to us. And that's when the company goes, oh, we have a legitimate problem. And then they have to decide, is it a bug that needs to be fixed immediately, or is it something that, well, you know what, it's not that big of a deal. It can wait till a service update down the road. And that's unfortunately their call. It's their product. So, Joshing, yeah. So, okay. Good. Now I'll go and close the doors, now that you're not yelling at me anymore. Close, close, close. And I think I gotta turn this off to close the side one as well. So we'll do that. While that is closing, I'm gonna fire the APU up. Save some time. And let's see, I think we finished setting up the, yeah, we did. So, alright, so we'll let that do its thing. We need to get our clearance though. So Seattle approach is 125.6. Let's do that. Foxtrot.
Taxi via Bravo and Charlie, altimeter 300. Thank you, sir. That right, consider.
Seattle approach, west wind 1990, heavy on the ground at Seattle, looking for clearance to Los Angeles with Foxtrot.
Charlie approach, China, submarines, to short for 16 rough, request takeoff.
Oh, does he not have voice? That's interesting. Cleared to LAX airport is filed climb via Simo departure, except maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 350 10 minutes after departure.
Level 165, 160, 4 degrees, and runway 16, that's clear for takeoff.
And Westwood 990, we're cleared to LAX airport is filed. Sumo 1 departure. We'll climb via the SID, except maintain 7,000. Expect 350, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.6, squawk 1516, and we'll check hotel.
Flight heading 260, we'll expect that final 673.
That's interesting. It's a guy that doesn't have a mic. Push back and start. Pause discussion. Discussion on 16 left. Advise right objects.
Flight
156.
level 350, we talking the 1554. That's for just 1281, and we'll take a look up.
All right, push and start. It's going to be our discretion. We'll call for taxi, and we'll expect 16 left. All right. Go ahead and put that onto there. We'll test the TCAS. And let's also, whoops, let's not forget to do this key component before I forget. Pre-flight.
TCAS test. Pass.
Alright, so we're going from KSEA, KLAX, and estimated time of departure is, we'll call it 17:35.
Read back PDCs, right? If I remember correctly.
It's, yeah, but it's not a PDC. He just doesn't have voice.
Level 718, flight level 150.
What was my airtime? Oh, yeah, 1:59. Okay. 1:59. Basically 2 hours. All right, get that syncing up. All right, the APU should be running, so we will switch over to that. We're going to close the main cabin doors. Close and close. And we're going to release the GPU.
Seattle approach, Delta 810, holding short, pass holding for Charlie for runway 16, waiting for the call.
Just make sure no one's behind me here. Nope.
One 130 will rejoin localizer.
So I'm going to take away the, oh, I've got air connected too, I didn't realize that.
165,
Take that
wind,
too.
1 for 160 at 4, runway 160, yes, the takeoff, Delta 810. Thank you.
Why the ATC was not answering on voice? He probably doesn't have a mic, or he's just choosing not to use it. Maybe because of the volunteer firefighter thing. I don't know. Use some automated communication device. Yeah, the PDCs are usually delivered via private message, not on the general chat stuff. And he's just all of his responses have been by text. So again, I'm not sure. It's kind of odd to see that. Usually it's the other way around. It's the pilot that doesn't have voice but can receive. It's rare to see the controller like that, so, but, yeah. It works, I suppose. What is this? Leaving my airspace, Seattle Center not online, rare service terminated, frequency change approved, resume on navigation. Craig, thank you for flying Seattle today. Complimentary coffee and donuts available in the Captain's Lounge at KGEG and enjoy your flight. That's funny. That's funny. He's not talking to us. He's talking to the Ryanair guy. But that looks.
7H, no more ATC. Contacting
I
Unicom.
don't know what Ryanair is doing in Seattle, but that's all.
They've got a world trip from Seattle all the
way to Dublin or whatever. Yeah. Okay, so I think we're disconnected there. So we're gonna remove the wheel chocks. And we'll call for push.
Delta 810, 800.
Or sure, I guess straight back, I guess. Alright, here comes John. Coming in hot. We're already on the APU. And we'll go ahead and put the beacon on. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and put the AC on.
Good morning, Seattle approach, and hello, Peter.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Level 2260, standing for the Mariner 7, just south of Victoria.
Alright, we're going to change that to departure.
Mariner at or above 2,270 knots, and 512.
Locking gear.
Alaska 60. In 15,000, late heading 065, Delta 810. Delta 810, also we are dipping direct to Nomi.
Oh, Golf is now active now. Good grief, it keeps changing.
Departure check completed.
So it's
Bypass
now
bin
160 at 4, 2 miles
Release parking
visibility.
brakes.
3006 is still, well, that's correct, okay. Oops.
And Alaska will cross Griffith.
Commencing parking brakes. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, so we got 6. Everything else is pretty much the same. Alright, so we're ready for engine start. So we're going to do fuel pumps on. We're going to turn off the 2 packs. We're going to switch this to off. And we're going to start, oops, start 3 and 4.
Mike, do you know if they do boarding sounds on that new one from P3Dv4?
I do not. I haven't. The only, like I said, the only video I watched was a live stream, and the guy was already in the air. So I honestly don't know. But I'm really curious to see. I'm sure there'll be some more videos coming out. I mean, I guess it just rolled out at 5 Eastern yesterday. So there'll probably be some more stuff coming in the near future as people start to play with it. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see. What'll be interesting to see is if it does, how it cooperates with GSX. That'll be the key.
Yeah, if anything, I'd like to disable those sounds from GSX because I'm doing good, guy.
Just drives you nuts, I know, right?
He's a horde.
Seattle approach, thank you for your PC service. We're leaving your airspace and radar services terminated.
Alright, we got a good start on 3 and 4, starting 1 and 2.
Set parking brakes.
Brake set.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Starter cut out on 1 and 2. Wait for the gen switch over. There we go. Hydraulic pumps to auto. Pack spec to on. And cross feeds off.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Okay. Let's turn the APU off. And Seattle approach, westbound 1990 heavy at cargo stand 5, ready for taxi. Runway 16 left via Alpha and Charlie, altimeter 3006. Thanks, 1990 heavy.
How much speed are you over here as well? 6-7, hurry up. And Bravo Charlie.
You have a T2G or is it just rookie?
What now?
Are you using T2G or just rookie?
This is Drzecki. It's nice scenery. It can be a little heavy on the frames, I've found, with Drzecki.
Oh, especially with the dynamic loading.
Yeah. Trim's already pretty much set there. Auto brake start TO. And we'll set TARA. There. Let's wait for the flaps to fully come in. There we go. And Seattle approach, westwind 1990 heavy at 16 left, ready to go. Six left, clear for takeoff. Western 990 heavy.
And we're coming down Bravo behind you.
Copy.
Approaching 16 left. On runway 16 left.
Forgot how much I hate Captain Sim.
Landing lights are on. Strobes are on. LNAV, VNAV armed. Chrono set. Here we go. Oh, I see you there, Captain
I hope so.
Tim. Toga. And take off power set. $80 knots.
V1.
Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
You're up. Contact one. Alright, we'll climb via the SID, except maintain 15,000 for Western 990 Heavy. Flat 5. Flat 1. And flaps up. Yeah, I think I need to turn down the head shake a little bit because it gets pretty violent on the 747 near the end there. It's pretty epic. So we've broken through the fog for the most part. Oh, there's Mount Rainier sticking out of the clouds. That's cool. That's a cool shot. Yeah, I know it. Channel my inner bender. Shut up, I know it. There's 10,000 feet, landing lights off. Turn the taxi light off as well. And we will flip over to Autopilot. All right, Sean, you'll have to tell us what you think about it, because I'm really curious to try it myself.
What's happening?
Sean said he just downloaded PackX.
Yeah, if it was both P3D and X-Plane compatible, because why not?
Yeah. Ooh, that's a cool pick right there. I like that. That's pretty.
That's favorite for your background.
Yeah, no, right? Western 99 leaving United States, Sales Center, not online, radar service terminated, from stage approved, resume navigation. Thank you for finding that company cover dealers. Alright, we'll switch over to Unicom. Thanks for the service today, and thank you for the complimentary donuts and coffee at Captain's Lounge LAX. We'll see you next time. Thanks, Western 99 Navy. We'll go ahead and turn the seatbelt sign off. We're on our own now, so we will continue our climb up to 350. And we'll switch over to Unicom 122.8. There we go. Close-up encounter with Mount Rainier there. Man, that's pretty. Love all the low-lying clouds around there. That's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah, it is just beautiful. What was that? Alright, past 18,000, so let's switch over to standard. Appears to be humming away nicely up here in the front office. And we're on TRA, yes. And we'll switch this up to 80 there, and we'll make sure the weather radar is turned on. You're Kevin, stop hitting on me. Where am I? St. Helens? I'm not sure. St. Helens is further down Washington. Actually, that might be it there. It looks like a mountain with the top blown off. I don't know. Let me see if I can tell. Stand by. So there is a fix called lava. I would not be surprised if that is roughly the area of Mount St. Helens, which we are coming up on. So it very well could be that guy right there. Battleground VOR is right there. Let me check Sky Vector.
Probably over Death Valley.
Yeah. So I need a VOR what do you call it? Sectional. Okay, where's the Battleground VOR? That's Newburgh. Astoria. Battleground. There's Battleground. List that. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Well, that's Mount Adams. Should be somewhere right there. Oh, that's Spirit Lake right there. There's Mount St. Helens. Okay. So it's a little... Okay. So, Battleground. Actually, we should be right around it right now. Oh yeah, there it is. Mount St. Helens, right there.
The mountain cryptid blew up?
What was that?
The mountain cryptid blew up?
Yes. I'm sure it was Crypto's fault.
He likes anything that has hot air.
Yeah, that's right. Shots like those make people understand why we pay so much for add-ons. Exactly. Exactly. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. On Farming Simulator 19, I have a mod conflict with Courseplay and some other mod. I have removed mods that have been added to update 10 FPS max for Farming Simulator 19. Oh. I don't have to tell you there, Sean.
Hey, Moose,
Yes, sir.
check your cell phone.
But I'm flying.
Black.
Oh, no. Ooh. Is this Rainier, or what is this?
It's Rainier.
Nice. That one with the sunset he shot is really beautiful. That's cool. Beautiful. You should fly around beautiful Alabama one day. Perhaps.
You should fly around beautiful, New Mexico one day.
Beautiful what?
New Mexico.
New Mexico? No, this.
Particularly around the Albuquerque.
No. That's where planes go to die. Or at least where my planes go to die.
And Cleveland is where planes
Yeah.
go to fly.
Cleveland is where planes go to get diverted.
Oh, there's a story behind this. I missed it. What happened?
So last night we got to, it took us forever just to get out of New York. We finally get to Cleveland airspace. I have decided that Cleveland ARTCC is the eastern equivalent of the Albuquerque RTAC. They diverted us all over the place. Never put us in a hold. I would have preferred the hold, I think. They just kept sending us off in weird directions and then forgetting about us. It took, our expected arrival time was 1:51 Zulu. We parked at the gate at 3 on the dot. And I technically should have diverted to my alternate. I gave it to, because they were vectoring us around. I said, if it gets down to 3 tons, I will divert no matter what. And we landed with just over 3 tons. We got to the gate with 2.8 tons on board. And I was, oh my gosh, I don't know what the heck. I had one of the guys, the Cleveland Center guys. This was actually after I was on approach, and one of the Cleveland Center guys was on my chat saying, "Yeah, I don't know why no one's tracking you right now." He sent me a picture of the RTAC scope with all the planes on it, and everyone had an icon except for mine because I was currently not under track, even though I was under approach's control. They hadn't. I don't know what that means exactly, but it was just he's going, yeah, I don't understand what they're doing with you. He was even baffled. We flew over downtown Cleveland, I think 3 times, just in the course of being moved around. So it was bad. Crypto apparently got told to go to plan 24 left, then they switched him to 24 right. Then they switched him back to 24 left, and then I think they tried to switch him back to 24 right, and at that point he went around. So it was pretty bad. I heard Cat Strader had the similar problem. He was getting taken all over the place. I mean, if I wanted a tour of Cleveland, I would have asked for it, but that's not what I was hoping for. So Cleveland... Typical what?
Typical FNOA.
Well, no. I apparently for Cleveland. So far, Cleveland and Albuquerque have not been able to do their FNOs very well.
What was that place that had constant ground stops?
Oh, that was Salt Lake.
Salt Lake or Kansas City?
It was Salt Lake. Well, I think Kansas City had a little bit of that with the ground stops too, but
yeah, Kansas City was something else.
Yeah. We had the issue with Salt Lake for us though was we flew in there and then we were going to fly back out, and they ground stopped us at the gate. We pushed back, they ground stopped us again, and then we got to the taxiway and we got to the runway and they ground stopped again. 3 times. It's like, what are you doing? Should not be this difficult. But, oh, alas. So we're currently over Oregon, or California's Canada, as I like to call it. And making our way down toward Los Angeles. So our route is going to take us down, I think we basically go over the Reno area, Tahoe. Let's see here. I'm guessing. Typically that's the case for this particular route. Yeah, we'll basically, yeah, we're just to the west of the Mustang VOR. So yeah, we'll fly almost right over Reno. And then we'll fly, basically that'll take us over Yosemite. We'll break out of the mountains right about at Fresno. We'll hit the Bryant VOR, which is right up the road here. And then we'll continue straight down the valley toward Rehberg, which is just south of Visalia area a little bit. Visalia and Lemoore. And then that begins our Ironman 2 arrival. We'll head down toward Malibu. And at Malibu, we'll turn east and we'll fly parallel with LAX, and then make our turn around and come in on preferably runway 25 left, since that's where the cargo terminals are. I did realize we will have a little bit of anomaly, I believe, in LAX because there's a conflict error with Orbex Southern California and FS Dream Team's LAX. So you'll probably see two towers and some other little scenery anomalies. There's a fix for it, and I've done the fix before, and I completely forgot to do the fix before we start. I remembered 5 minutes before, and I went, ah, crap. So it doesn't break the airport too much. It's the most noticeable thing is the two towers, because it'll show the default tower and the one from FS Dream Team, and they're not quite in the same place. They're a little next to each other, kind of thing. So. That's true. I will once we get closer. I'll go ahead and post my my flight number for my flight to Orlando. So if you guys want to track me on FlightAware or Flight Radar, and I'll be able to upload the flight plan that they post on there as well. It's not LAX too demanding on performance. I mean, if it's it used to be for my old system. It was. I don't really have a problem with LAX. It's actually pretty smooth usually for me. It is one of the more demanding areas. Southern California as a whole is one of the more demanding areas. My system does pretty well with it. LAX and New York were always places that were kind of a pain to fly in under my old computer system. But ever since this upgrade, which was since last year or so, it's actually really nice. But again, my system is pretty powerful now, so if you got a fairly weak system, then yes, LAX will be pretty hard on the frames.
LA in general as a city is pretty hard on frames.
Yeah, well, it's especially you get really low FPS when you're driving in LA. I think yeah, it really is a slideshow. Better than LAX.
Very long transitions.
Yeah, yes, very long transitions. It's absolutely true. Yeah, we'll see how. I think if I recall correctly, coming into LA, when I flew out to do Flight SimCon 2 years ago, because my departure time was pretty similar. I think, actually, my departure time was a little. No, I left around noon. That's right. My departure time was just before noon, because I had to be at the airport at 10. This time I have to. My departure time's at 10, so I got to be at the airport like 8. So I'm hoping to miss at least a healthy amount of traffic. Hopefully.
Yeah, our departure time for Minneapolis is like 10:53.
Gotcha.
But I am flying out of the world's busiest airport.
You're flying out of what?
World's busiest airport.
Yeah, we did the Piglet Star into Orlando Thursday. When you fly it from Birmingham? Gotcha. Nice clear skies out here, over here now, man. Really opened up. I think that's Mount Hood in the background there. Not 100% sure on that, but I would think.
Who else is flying with us today, anybody?
I think it might just be you and me. I don't know that anyone else is flying with us. I saw, I mean, WWA 400 something was taken off out of Seattle as well. But I don't know who that is. Unless that was Chris Trott.
You got a Delta flight in front of you.
I think he's doing his own thing. Yeah, there was a Delta flight that took off right before I taxied over. Let me look at fantastic. Ooh, busy over on the East Coast today. A lot of transatlantic stuff going on. Of course, the whole almost the whole eastern seaboard is lit up with ATC. That's kind of cool. It's going to Las Vegas. Yeah, I think it's just you and me. I don't know where the West Wind guy went. I don't see him anymore. Rothmuller's flying, but he's flying from SFO to LAX. He always just wants to get there first. That's his. And who's this guy? Westwind 2244, Erwin Michael. He's going to. Well, I guess he just landed in Seattle from Las Vegas. Not related to us, but he's Westwind. Maybe the 400 guy was someone that was landing. He's off the network now.
We all packed and ready to go?
No, I don't do my packing until the night before. It doesn't take me long.
Mine Monday.
What was that? You're doing yours Monday?
Yeah, because I got to fly check rides Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh, gotcha. Yep. No, I'll do mine. I'll do mine Monday, or sorry, Thursday, and then I just do carry on, so I don't have to worry about checking anything. So.
Well, we get 2 bags free, so.
Yeah. Well.
Aaron was all excited about that. I'm like, won't you pack in 2 bags?
Right? It's a weekend in Orlando. What on earth? Let's take a look at current weather in LAX here. It's cloudy, winds 260 at 8. Overcast, 1,600 feet. Temperature 170.12, 299 Simple enough.
You got a WTF look from Erin when I told her that possibly next year it's going to be in Lombard.
Yeah, right? We got a WTF look from everybody as they go, where the crap is Lombard?
Those of us who know where it is going, what?
Yeah, why?
Why?
Yeah, I'm curious to check out, see how those polls are doing. I mean, it seems like if you're going to make those the options, I think Vegas is going to win every time, because people are going to be like, we don't even know where this is.
And there's nothing here. I
Yeah,
mean, true, Chicago's a great city, but when you go in Chicago, you're about
right.
12 miles out.
Exactly.
And if you're going to do that, do like Kalamazoo with the Kalamazoo Air Museum or Atlanta with the Delta Museum.
Right.
Gosh.
Exactly. Those would all make much more sense. How do I search this? Sorry, this expert. Yeah, so the Facebook poll right now ends in 22 hours, and it's Las Vegas 66%, Lombard 34%. So there was also a Twitter poll. Let's see if I can find that one. And actually, I retweeted it, so I might be able to find it on mine. Whoa. So it's the Twitter poll is 50-50. Exactly. Dead heat, Vegas, Lombard with 227 votes. Does it say how many votes the Facebook one has? where did we go? 1.4 thousand votes. So I think the Facebook one is a little bit more telling than the Twitter one. So if I had to put money on it, I'd say it's going to be back in Vegas next year, which I don't mind. I can drive to that one. That's kind of cool. Saves me the money on the flight.
I wonder if they're doing like a bracket thing where they're gonna keep throwing cities up.
That's true, maybe, because they put a poll up. I want to say like a month ago, didn't they, about 2020, and it had like 4 or 5 cities listed on it, I thought.
Yeah, but you got to start locking down space.
Right, and so, cause what I heard, I heard they wanted to announce where 2020 was going to be at this expo, instead of waiting a few months like they did last year. So
that was the rumor I heard too.
Yeah.
Well, if they announce Lombard, you and me have to go WTF.
Yeah. I want to do a quick flight into LAX, then take out my heli. Got your root beer? What? Got your root beer? What are you talking about, Rothmiller? Matt, Dave, John Fly, and Swirl. Not to offend, but you deserve a lot more attention. Well, I appreciate that, Pavlin. I appreciate that, but not to. Well, first of all, the 3 people that you listed, Matt Davies, John Fly, and Squirrel, first of all, they have been streaming a lot longer than I have, so they have a lot more of a following just from that alone. I will say I don't watch a lot of Matt Davies, but the other 2 guys, Squirrel and John Fly, are both fantastic guys. I've actually met both of them. I stood next to Matt Davies, but I didn't really meet him. John Fly is a really good guy, I have to say. He's just genuinely a good guy. He cares about the flight sim community. He cares about bringing other people, other streamers into the community. He is just all around in general a good guy. Squirrel, I don't know him nearly as well, but he's been around for a long time and does all kinds of games, not just flight simulation, but he does just a lot of stuff. So
I thought Jeff was incredibly nice.
Yeah, Jeff. Well, just of the 3 that he listed right there. Yeah, Jeff Fabiano is a really good guy too. Again, another guy that's been doing it for quite a while. Me and Tim actually got to kind of hang with him for a little bit at Expo last year. I think we had lunch with him actually for a while.
Well, actually, you and I were eating. He decided to hang with us.
That's true, because he was hanging out with Squirrel and one of the other guys over there, Durka. And they kind of left, and so he came over to us and started chatting up. So, but yeah, another really good down-to-earth guy. I mean, a lot of the guys in the streamer communities are just genuinely good people. There's always a few people that are kind of like, all right. The ones I kind of generally steer clear from are the guys that just seem like their only vocabulary is the F word. I tend to shy away from those guys, but it doesn't mean they're bad people, but it's like, come on, expand your vocabulary a little bit, show some intelligence. But in general, most of the people in this community are just good people, and it's a joy to be able to meet them and hang out with them. So. I actually found Squirrel, the first time I found him video-wise was actually when he was doing Car Mechanic Simulator. And, I mean, I have to admit this, the tone of his voice and just the way he talked, because he didn't have a face cam at that point. It was just vocally hearing it. I would have sworn he was an old man in his, like, late 50s, 60s. Like, that's what I thought. And then I saw him and I was like, oh, never mind. You never know based on how people sound. You just make these general assumptions in your head. He just had that kind of older gentleman vocal quality to him. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but. David, your IQ equals 1? What? Oh no, he's been on Twitch for quite a while now. Yes, he is older than me, but I mean, he wasn't nearly the age I assumed he was based on hearing him only. So, the people who you were talking about who only know oh, yeah. Are you born in 89? No. My sister was born in 89. I'm older than that. Yeah, I have. In fact, I've seen some of 757 Spy's videos. He seems like a pretty good guy. I haven't watched a lot of his stuff. He's usually not streaming when I'm in a position to watch, so. But I'll catch the tail end of his stuff every once in a while. Alright, we're coming up on the Lakeview VOR.
What kind of winds you showing?
We are currently showing basically 006 at 3.5.
About 3.3 back here. It's just like,
What altitude you at?
At flight level 3.5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they're close. Yeah, 3.5, 006 at 3.5. Doing 514 over the ground. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, that was right around the time the Soviet Union was collapsing. Yeah, my dad actually, I don't remember why, he went to Europe somewhere, I think he was like around 91, 92, somewhere in there. And he actually has a piece of the Berlin Wall because they were, you know, people could go and chip pieces of it off back then. So we've got a piece of the Berlin Wall about yay big. Got some graffiti on it one side.
Walk through your SID.
Did I walk through it?
Or your star.
I have not yet, no.
Gatto at 6,000 and then at or above 10,000 at Skull. I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait, what? All right, let me check. Hang on a second, because that's interesting. Let's see, Star, Ironman. You're doing the Ironman, right?
Affirmative.
All right, let's see. Gatto 6,000. What was the waypoint after that you mentioned?
Sierra Kilo Oscar Lima Lima. You landed 24 right?
No, I'm doing 25 left.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because the way the Iron Man comes in, yeah, it'll. That's why I don't usually do the because it doesn't make much sense. Because yeah, even the 2.5 left, if you start on the transition points of Circus or Sivu or even Crane, Crane is 10,000 feet on the approach.
Yep.
So
yeah,
yeah, I'll usually turn at gate or so because that's 5,000, and so that makes more sense coming in after Gatto at 6,000. Because yeah, otherwise that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'd be doing the same thing.
Oh yeah, there's Skull. Yeah, yeah, 10,000. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a weird way they do that. Because yeah, I notice when they're landing on the Iron Man in reality, in real life, I'll watch them and they'll turn somewhere around Merce or Broke on the 2-4 right approach anyway, which is 5,000, 4,000 area, so that makes more sense.
Yeah, I'm just going to take Gato vectors to living.
There you go, yeah. Vectors to what?
Broke.
Oh. You're going to do 2-4 right?
Yeah.
Cool.
We're in the north side.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so you're Delta, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do 2-5 left since I'm cargo. We're still in transition from communism to democracy, at least here, but better not talk about it. All right.
If it was in Lombard, we could fly.
Sorry, say that again?
If it was in Lombard, you and I could go flying.
Well, that's true. So there is an advantage to that.
Let Aaron take us up.
There we go.
Though me, you, and Aaron in a Rooney would be kind of tight.
That would be a little tight. The Moonies aren't that big. That doing its job. Yeah, 1743 was time off. What's our expected time of arrival here? 1940 Zulu. 1826 now. So about an hour and 20 minutes. An hour and 15 minutes, really. Till arrival. Currently 200...
Yeah,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Looking at 1951 arrival.
Gotcha. About 294 miles from the Friant VOR, which is basically Fresno.
How many legs has this world tour been?
I don't know. We have to go back and count them. It's quite a few. I mean, we did tons of them in Europe because we just hopped all over the European continent for a while, and then we started kind of intentionally making our way east.
If I'd saved my flight plans.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've got record of all the YouTube stuff, so I could go through them that way. Unfortunately, in Project Fly, because I missed some of them at one point. Let's see where I can logbook. Where's the map of the logbook? That's what I want to see. Maybe I have to do it when I'm not active. Yeah.
You should look into like the thing that Wi-Fi guy and like SWA do, like with the points.
I actually am looking into that because it actually sounds kind of fun. You can have moose miles.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I actually do want to do that because I think that would be fun. Kind of build some interactive things into the stream. How do you do? Where do you see your... There's my logbook, but I don't see my, like, a map of it. There was a map showing you all your stuff. Maybe you can only see that when you're not doing a
Yeah,
flight.
you gotta click on green flight in the logbook.
Well, yeah, but that just shows you the individual ones. There's one where it'll show you a map of all your different, like, routes you've done. Like, as a whole. But I'm wondering if you can only see that when you're not currently running a flight.
I think you gotta be on the ground for that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you were talking about squirrels there. The first time I ran across this video was with a Euro Truck Simulator before American Truck Simulator came out.
Oh, yeah.
So he's not in his 50s, huh?
I don't know how old he is, but he's definitely younger than I thought he was.
I haven't met him, so.
What? Wait, what?
Fresno Approach is on right now.
Seriously? Who is it?
Mike Fries.
Mike Fries. I think I've only ever seen Fresno. Look at that. Fresno Approach. Oh my gosh. See, when I see stuff like that, I have to wonder, I'm like, does he live there? Like, is he from Fresno?
I like how this is Fat Approach.
Yeah, well, it's our airport for you. See if he responds. I sent him a private message. Okay. Yeah, I sent him private message asking if he lives in Fresno. He's like, no, I just thought I'd try it. Dang it! Thought I found a fellow VATSIM guy here in Fresno. Hey, Corey Hackett. How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Doesn't summer start on like the 21st?
Of June? It's somewhere in there. I can find out exactly. Yes, June 21st. Specifically at 1554 UTC is the solstice. So that will be the time the sun will be at its highest point in the northern hemisphere and its lowest point in the southern hemisphere. As it basically aligns with the Tropic of Cancer and then begins to head back toward the equator. That's how he does that. That was a cool little flyby. I know, too quiet. Oh, here comes Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking at the Streamlabs settings. I'm trying to figure out how to set up the point system that we were talking about.
Last time I went to Lake Tahoe was in kind of the middle of the drought, or kind of around the worst time for the drought. And yeah, the lake was lower than I remembered. And, like, there's one lake that was just, it was pretty obvious how much it's diminished in size, but since all that rain, everything's been flooded.
Oh, I'm sure it's busted at the seams now. Yeah.
Yeah.
A dumb question, but in your chat roles, one of your roles says no spam. What is spam? So,
I already explained.
oh, you took care of it? Okay, good. Yeah. Spam is a disgusting meat. Yes, thank you. Shut up! Baked beans are off. Well, can I have spam instead of the baked beans then? You mean spam, 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 spam.
Sausage and spam.
Spam.
Spam, spam, spam. I don't like spam! For those of you that have no idea what's going on right now, this is Monty Python.
It's
And-
10 o'clock and the penguin on your TV set will explode.
Will explode, that's right. Oh, I love Monty Python. I've got a CD of Flying Circus with that on it, the penguin on the television. And, oh, that's great. The cannibalism in the British Navy. The parrot is by far one of the best ones. Oh my gosh. This
That
parrot
table
is no
goes-
more.
Yeah, and that goes right into the lumberjack song.
Yes. Oh, the lumberjack song. My dad was a big Monty Python fan, and when he retired from the church, from being the worship pastor, we put on kind of a special like honoring night for him, and myself and one of our good family friends was the Moores, and they had two daughters, and so one of their daughters played the restaurant waitress, and then the other one was opposite me at the table, and we had a bunch of the guys from the choir stand back in Viking hats and did the spam skit. It was great.
Sorry, I missed that one.
Good times, good times. That was quite a few years ago now, because I was still in high school at that point. Hey, you never know what word will trigger, you know, who knows what. I've been around long enough to have had plenty of odd experiences with things, so. And if you know Monty Python, there's plenty of odd to go around, so. Plenty of odd. Let's see here. Where's the... That's points, yes. Heist? What the heck?
Oh yeah, SWA has the heist. So you can say like, I'm starting a heist or something, like who's in, and you can either win a lot of money or like go to jail, I think.
That's hilarious.
GTA stuff.
Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, yes, that. Got it. Okay, someone check. I don't know if it'll. Well, maybe it'll let me do it for me. I don't know. Let me see here. I'm the host. I'm not the viewer, so it may not. Let me see here. If it does anything. It looks like maybe not. David, yeah, try. I think it's points, not point. There we go. I'm trying to see if this is active. Nope. No. I wonder if I didn't mod Streamlabs bot. Let me see here. Gotta do some more research here as I learn how to do this. It may be something too that. Oh, well that would help. I gotta turn that on. Okay. All right, try it now, Rothmiller. Okay, good.
Hey, it worked.
Huzzah! Now it should build up over time now as you watch. As you start with 0, but why does it say Streamlabs
So,
question
like, what
mark?
else can
I
you
wonder. Right now, all I think you can do is earn points and gamble them. I'm gonna see about other things I can do with them, but I just want to turn it on to start to get it going.
For asking that question.
What was that?
It's judging you for even inquiring.
Is it? Did it
Like,
just? Did it just do that?
It's like question mark. Really?
Oh, really? You have 0 points. Come on. I think it's because I need to give it a name, maybe. Like it just says Streamlabs. Like I don't know who this is for. I'm trying to find that right now. Mod tool. No, that's that. Modules.
Can you award his points?
I can, and you get points. You get extra points if you chat. You get extra points if you sub, if you follow, if you donate. I've set up little things in there so you get extra for doing extra things. So it rewards those things. What is this? Oh, I guess I've turned that on. Okay. Need more moose points. They're moose miles. Get it right. They're moose miles. But thank you for the 5 bits. Appreciate that. I'm not sure if it works with bits yet because it said donate through Streamlabs or through Super Chat, and so I don't know if it will, if the bits are part of it or not. I don't know. You have 0 moose miles. I'm trying. What's the? Let me see how long it takes to. I don't remember how the. Let me go look at the settings here and see how this works. You should get 5. Oh, you get a point for every 5 minutes of time, and then you get an extra. You get 2 points if you're active, I guess. So if you're chatting and stuff like that. But I think the interval is 5 minutes. But yeah, it only says donations, points per one. So maybe if you donated, it looks like the minimum is $1. So so I wonder if the bits thing would work if you did $1 worth of bits. I don't know. I'm not.
I think it works if you do $100 worth of bits.
You mean?
Why don't you try it out?
You mean $100 worth of bits? Yeah.
I volunteer as tribute.
Non-refundable, of course.
Non-refundable, yeah, exactly. All transactions are final. I'm trying to see where you, because I know other people's, instead of Streamlabs, it'll say like their name or something. I'm trying to figure out where I change that at.
I'm off to lunch. Take care, guys.
All right, see you, man. Enjoy your lunch.
Can mods get points?
What was that?
Can mods get points?
Everyone should get points, but it doesn't give you more points if you're a mod.
No, like, since you can give people points, can mods...
Oh, can mods give points? That I don't know. I don't
Probably
know.
not, considering how many people are mods here.
I didn't see anything about mods having special point giving abilities.
I just give them all to myself. Or no, I give them to David, and then David gives them to me, and then we just go back and forth.
I would never cheat.
Oh, David's on final for LAX, apparently. Cloud box.
This shows I can't see where the runway is. I'm just in a cloud of smoke.
You're in a cloud of smoke?
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Interesting.
So how do we get these moose miles?
Just by watching the stream, you should be acquiring them, but I think you get miles for every 5 minutes of watch time, so we have to kind of surpass the 5-minute mark first before we can see if it's happened.
As soon as I get my moose points, I'm gonna go over them. You should put a whiteboard behind you, and like at the end of every month, whoever has the most moose points, they get like their name on the stream.
Oh, that's a good
That would be awful.
Well, I wouldn't do it that way. We'd probably do it more digitally, but
Like right above your camera thing.
yeah, something like that.
Or on like the bottom of the screen.
Where's my Nightbot? Where are you when I need you? It's custom. There you are. That's what I want. users commands. That doesn't help me. No users in this list. Why are there no users in the list? Who's enabled?
Pretty smooth landing.
What was that?
Pretty smooth landing with the LA
What were you? What aircraft were you flying?
7-1.
Oh, you getting pretty good at that aircraft finally?
Yes.
Looks like your descent's going to be IFR.
Looks like my what?
Going to be descending into IFR conditions.
Yeah, it's an overcast layer.
You should name all your aircraft like my name, not my city. Like Timmy and Jonathan.
Timmy?
Jonathan?
Yeah. Like today we're gonna take Jonathan out for a spin.
That sounds weird. I'm wondering on this points thing, like I can activate it. I'm wondering if it won't actually start accruing until I restart another stream. Like that may be why. We could find out really easily if someone actually, that's not a bad idea. If someone wants to create an account just to try and start a new follow and see if because it should give you like 10 points just for following.
Me, I volunteer.
All right, do it. So how many bots you use in Nightbot, Project Fly? So yeah, Nightbot, Project Fly, and Streamlabs are the various bots. I feel like there's a way, because it seems like, and I don't know how you do it. I'm looking around on the Streamlabs site that you can like custom name your bot, but I don't know where you do that at. What was that, David?
I think it's some other third-party thing.
That could be.
I just tried unfollowing and refollowing you and nothing happened.
Yeah, no, it's smart to that. It won't allow that. You'd have to create a separate account and do it that way. I think David's trying that right now.
No, me.
Oh, or Kramer. One of them is trying it right now.
Currently taxiing, so I can't do that.
Oh, that's right. You just landed. I forgot. Oh, we're flying over Friant, which means we're over Fresno, practically. So there is... just trying to make sure I'm looking at the right thing. Okay, I need to take the shadow distance up a notch or something, because that's really... I don't like that. That's weird.
Oh,
anyway,
disgusting.
Yeah, I know. This is Millerton right here, Millerton Lake. That's Friant Dam. And that's Fresno.
Did you ever get the Captain Sam 757 repainted?
I have not done that one yet, no. Oh, there we go. Now we can see Fresno a little bit better. Let's see. It's hard to tell from this angle.
I think you said you had to redo it since they updated the Captain Sam 3.
Well, no, sorry. I have the Captain Sim, the original one, painted, but this new model is completely different, so I don't think the paint files will transfer over, I don't believe. I haven't tried it, though. I mean, I could try it and see. Yeah, I'm somewhere...
I haven't tried neither.
Somewhere in there is where I'm at the moment.
Quick, someone raid his house.
Yeah.
You there yet?
No.
What's this all this collecting moose droppings about?
Moose droppings? I don't know about you, but I don't collect moose droppings. No, so it's a thing in the chat window. It basically allows people who are watching the stream, gives them something to do, and you can acquire points for the amount of time you've watched a streamer. So it's kind of it's basically a loyalty program for people watching your streams, and then you can attach rewards to certain points amounts that you can either do something on the stream that gives you access to, and you get a certain amount of points that you basically buy the access kind of thing that way, or you could, if you have a merch store, you could set up as to you could get a mug or something like that if you get so many points. You can also gamble your points. So if you have 100 points, you can say gamble 20, and it basically, the computer rolls a dice, and if the dice roll is above a certain number, it'll multiply your points. If it's below a certain number, it'll divide the points you gambled. You'll lose points. So it's just some kind of little things for people to be able to do aside from just watch the stream. Keep people engaged.
Moose droppings.
Yeah, I'm not calling them that.
Yeah. How many hands have you gotten rid of?
Only one so far. Sent one to Kramer the other day, and then I'm bringing them obviously to Expo, so we'll give a bunch of them out over there.
To deserving people.
Yes.
Yeah, somebody on the forum was asking who all was going.
What about the forum? What?
Everybody?
On the Western forum, somebody was asking who all was going.
Oh. I don't know. Let me check and see.
Yeah, it's in the general discussion, RE Flight Sim Expo, who's going.
Gotcha. I'll be there.
Yep, I told him that.
Yeah, I have a feeling the Miles thing has to wait for me to start another stream again, because Sean, you definitely should have gotten at least a point by now.
Yeah, I'll have to follow you.
What was that?
Oh, David has some points now.
David has points? Oh. Official moose tester.
I followed you on
I didn't see the notification come through yet.
You have to like unfollow him and then like wait a minute and then refollow him.
Oh, now Sean has 3 moose miles. Settle down. Flights about who's going. Okay, here we go. Oh, there was the follow.
Train
Okay.
should have moose miles by now too.
So now that it finally kicked in, try it now. Kramer saw 0 miles. Yeah, what the heck? Why is it not? You have 20 moose miles. Oh wow, 20. I thought it was 10 for following. Maybe it was 20.
Oh, well, that.
And you lost them all. You bet the house and you lost it all. Oh, that's hilarious. That's funny. Yeah, I gotta figure out why some of these people don't have... I think you have to have at least 10 to gamble. I think the minimum to gamble is 10. But I'm not... like, it's curious to me why, like, iTraveler's been here the whole time. Like, why does he have 0 still?
Now that's kicked in, will that be automatic in future streams?
Yes.
Now David's got 6 points.
Subs do. Subs get... I can tell you what you guys get for doing stuff here. Let me pull it up. Settings. Okay, so just watching live is 1 point every so often. 2 points if you're an active user. So you're getting 3 points if you're watching and you're active, which means you're chatting. That's why you're getting them in increments of 3. On follow, you get 20 points on follow, 100 points on subscription, 50 on host, 50 on raid, 100 on donation. So that's how the loyalty system works.
Does the donation specify which amount?
It doesn't give an option for that, so I think it just gives you 100 anytime you donate anything. So you donate $1, you get 100 points. But if you donate $10, you probably if you donate $10, you probably still just get 100 points. Time to top descent. We're getting close. It's right here. So we're, what is that? About 20 miles out. 24 miles out. Yeah. So we're very close. So we're going to reset our altitude now to 6,000, which is the bottom of the star, in anticipation of the top of drop. West wind 1916. Who is that? Yeah, who is that? Carl Nuberline. Oh, and he's gone. And he's gone. Oh, no, there he is.
Never heard of him.
Neither have I. 1916.
That on Fantastic?
Official Moose Tester 2 is followed. Yeah, I was on Fantastic. Well, no, I saw it pop up on V-Pilot, but he's on Fantastic, yeah. He's on the ground at LAX right now. I don't know if it works for the auto host or if it's like you have to actively like intentionally host like at the end of your stream. I don't know. So this is going to be a learning curve as we figure this out. I don't have access to the settings for that. I can just assign the points, and Streamlab determines how that works. So don't get mad at me if it doesn't work. Who are you trying to ban? David. Hey, there you go. Now you won. You actually made some. There is a cooldown period, so it's not going to work right away. You can't just gamble. There's a cooldown period of like 300 seconds or something like that. So you have to wait a few minutes. So hey, I'm trying to protect you from being addicted to gambling.
It's not old enough.
What? That would be.
You gotta say it right.
That would be funny if it like told you tried to gamble and it's like, oh, I'm sorry, you're not old enough. Yeah, you have to. The minimum to gamble is 3, I believe. Yeah, no state lottery. That's probably for the best. Lotteries are really a poor tax, if you think about it. Because it's primarily the people of lesser means that play it, and you don't usually win it. So you're basically just giving the government money. It's basically a poor tax. Just you know, it's a tax that is cleverly disguised as a raffle. Yeah, 10 is the minimum. To be honest, it was going to be cool to take routes that are close to the ocean. I really like those routes because the coast always looks like. It's true. It's true. You get some really beautiful scenic views on the coastal routes. Really, only one of 6 states. Wow. All right, we begun our descent. Let's take a look at the weather so we can get an appropriate altimeter setting. Current weather in Los Angeles. Looks like 230 at 9 knots. 10-mile visibility, broken at 1700, overcast at 2200. Temperature 172.12, altimeter 299.1. So we're almost standard altimeter pressure. That's easy. I've done one, San Francisco to Vancouver. It was filled with nice ocean land views, more awesome. It took it on early morning at sunrise. Look, this time was less experience than I streamed here. That's cool. That's cool. So we're gonna cross over the Muppet fix, the Gripper fix. I thought it was Gipper, but no, Gripper fix. Biking, running, Iron Man, Simon. And Gatto is our last point on the star, and then we will, I think we're going to go, let's see, Honda and Lima. What's the, left. Oh yeah, Honda's fine. That's 3,600 feet. Yeah. Yeah, so we're just going to go straight to Honda at that point. Stop with the bots. Can you do a TW or Pan Am route one day? Well, most of those routes still exist. They're just, you know, covered by other flights now because the TW and Pan Am don't exist anymore. What I do want to do sometime, I talked about this, and maybe we'll try to do it over the summer at some point here, is I want to try to do some old-timey routes with the DC-6. I think that'd be kind of cool to do.
Do it with your line flight.
Well, I wouldn't do the line flight with the DC-6. I would do that differently. The DC-6 is a whole different animal. We do still need to do the line flight stuff, which we're gonna obviously have to wait till after Expo. But then that'll just be with a
line flight with a trike.
An airline with the trike. Oh goodness.
That's going to be your last stream before the Expo.
Yeah, actually, probably will be. It probably will be, unless I get a moment to do something. Well, Sunday's out because it's going to be busy for me. Actually, I might be able to stream Wednesday because I don't have anything going on Wednesday. Choir's done now, so I might stream Wednesday just because we won't have another stream all weekend.
Do some trucking.
Ooh, Sean can gamble now.
Oh yeah, you can gamble all his miles and lose them all.
So can David.
Yeah, we do too. We have a historical section, not for routes, but historical for aircraft. So like the 727 passenger is a historical because obviously it doesn't fly anymore in the real world. In the U.S. anyway.
Dave, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Did he just lose all his miles? Almost.
You lost 8.
This is a good lesson for life, guys. This is actually really good to practice now.
What is this Tim might remember Pan Am and TWA?
That wasn't Rothman. I thought that was iTraveler.
Oh, it was iTraveler. I'm sorry, my apologies.
I'll change that.
For iTraveler, by the way, there. Are you guys figuring out how many moose dropping points you got?
Exclamation point points.
Yeah, exclamation points.
Exclamation point what?
Points.
Points. Or means dropping.
No, I don't think that will work. I know it won't. Captain Tim has 4 moose miles. Or moose droppings, I guess, for him.
You gotta follow moose to get the droppings.
That's right. I've not heard of Millennium Virtual, no.
I'm going big.
Wait, what?
I'm gambling all of my moose points. If I can.
You probably have to wait because you did it. You're probably still in timeout from it.
Oh, that would be a good idea.
That is a good idea. I didn't see that as an option, though. Probably because that's a Project Fly thing. It's not a...
It.
That's true. I could award it. I need to figure out how to award
Like,
points.
the winner gets like 50.
I like that. Let's do that. Do you know what the command
50
is to
points or
award
something.
points, though? Because I don't know what it is.
I would assume it's like give something.
Oh,
I
maybe.
think try like give and then the username and then how many points.
Hang on. Let me look at something here.
Alright, now I'm going big.
What was that?
Oh, I won.
You pass your TOD?
What was that?
I won 32 moose miles.
Oh, hello.
I just wonder if you passed TOD.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're at 15,000 right now. Ellen Nod Guy 220, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Oh, I see. Oh, an iTraveler hosted with one viewer. Nice. Clever iTraveler. Did it show the when Alan Nod Guy followed? Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you for following. Yeah. No, we're not at 7,000 yet. We're not at flight level 7,000. No.
That's my favorite flight level.
I know it is. Yeah, check your points now, iTraveler. You probably have like at least 50. They do look so fluffy, don't they?
Yeah, iTraveler's got 62 now.
Nice. Ay, 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 yeah. Flight level 13,000, yeah. Why it slows down so early? It's probably it's a requirement for the star, I believe. But we're going down. We're going to be below 10,000 in a moment, so it's slowing us down to 250 now. Because the restriction in the U.S. is 250 knots below 10,000 feet.
250 below 10,000.
Yeah.
I think the next one I gamble I'm going to lose, so I'm going to go 10.
How many do you have right
Next
now?
one I'm gonna go big. 35.
Oh, okay. This is bad. We're teaching Kramer to try and see if he can game the system, which means he's going to try and beat the house one day and lose all his money in real life.
He's gonna go to Las Vegas.
I just had a graphics card crash.
Oh no! I've only had that happen once to me, and it was really horrifying because I was like, "Oh no, did the fans stop or something?" And it was just a one-time fluke, best I could tell, but it specifically was a graphics card once. I remember that happening.
Seems to be working fine, but it just died on P3D.
What graphics card do you have?
1050i.
Ah.
You have to update the driver.
Yeah, it could be. Okay, are you kidding me? No. No. That's fine. I don't know.
Oops.
I could survive without GSX. That was scary. I thought mine just did the same thing. No, the GSX engine, Quaddle or whatever that calls it, just died. I'm like, okay. I will survive without you.
Isn't that FS Dream Team?
Oh, it will affect FS Dream Team, huh? Crap. I wonder if I all my
don't have any scenery.
Well, no, I'll have scenery. It's the it's the jetways and stuff. I'll probably all be down.
We're going to cargo. That's fine.
I wonder if. Oh no, because okay, yeah, so it just died. That sucks. How dare you, Quaddle?
What's the Rainmaker?
Rainmaker?
Yeah, it's off PMDG Rainmaker. Under your add-ons.
Oh. It's their thing for the windshield, rain, whatever. 2 deaths today. What?
Class kind of stuff.
What do you mean 2 deaths, Rothmuir?
Portali and graphics card.
Oh. Prop is just a giant fan to keep the pilot cool. You can literally see the pilot sweat when the fan stops. Yeah, nicely done, Sean.
Can I tell you something real quick? There's
Okay.
an F-35 on Vatsim right now.
It's not crypto, is it?
I don't think so.
Hey, Fort Doctor, how you doing?
Oh no.
LAX just came on the LAX Center.
Of course they did. 12735.
Ooh, I won.
It's getting choppy over here all of a sudden. What's going on here? It's probably the clouds, but... LA Center, West Wind, 1990 Heavy, checking in with you, descending through 7,000 on the Ironman 2.
West Wind 19, good afternoon, squawk 7317.
7317 for 1990 Heavy.
West 1990 better contact 5 miles north of LA out of 6,400. Maintain 4,000 and expected visual approach 24 right, let's set up for something.
Down to 4,000, we'll expect visual 24 right, 1990.
That was 1990, correction, expect the ILS, the LA altimeter 29901.
We'll expect the ILS 24 right, altimeter 29901, 1990.
Cargo, why are you taking 2-4?
Well, I'll taxi over there. I'm not gonna argue with him. It's because from this direction, it's typical that you would get 2-4 from over here, but it's not a big deal. He doesn't necessarily know I'm cargo, so it's fine. We'll just taxi over there.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. I don't know why I said that.
Good afternoon, LA Center, 781 on the ground route, Boston, Vegas, was not far from Lynn. Southwest 4781, LA Center, hello, expect runway 8 left and a PD system.
So Moose, what are your plans this summer?
Roger, sir, to expect 8 left, we didn't
Hang on one second.
see the project message, sure.
His plans are to
It's
stay
coming,
away
just
from
have that
you.
one.
You can ask him
Maybe
a
crypto?
question while he's setting up for landing.
Jet 4.
I suppose it isn't quite the best time to do it, but
It is not.
Think before your strike. They're calling you Crypto Junior.
Westwood 1990, turn right heading 10, reduce speed to 180.
Right 160, reduce speed to 180, 1990.
Westwood 1990, thanks on speed to 788, 3000.
Down to 3,000, 1990 heavy.
Center America 240, quick 25 left, holding short, 25 right, going to the gate at Papa.
American 240, cross runway 25 right, and then, probably the gate today.
American 240, clear cross 25 right.
Someone gamble for you? I don't think so. I don't think it works that way.
Westwood 1990, 8 miles from Jets, turn right heading 220, maintain 3000, established localized, cleared ILS from my 24 right approach.
220, maintain 3,000 until established on the ILS, cleared approach, runway 24 right. Captured localizer. Just waiting for the glide slope. We are in the soup. Localizer's coming in. And there's the ILS.
And Los Angeles Center, Southwest 4781, ready for taxi. Southwest 4781, LA, runway 8 left, intersection Delta, taxi via Bravo from the altimeter there.
You're down, flex
2500.
Register 8 left, via 4781.
And center westbound 1990 heavy established ILS 24 right at Jetsa.
Westbound 1990, thanks. Wind 2209, runway 24 right, clear to land.
24 right, clear to land, westbound 1990 heavy. And the airport's down sight. And I hope that FS Dream Team scenery comes in or something, because it looks like crap at the moment. It'd be a really sad way to end this leg if that scenery all just died. Because that kind of looks like it did. It's going to be very disappointing. There's no way to get it back now, right? No. Final GSX is all dead.
To test your SOAP connection.
Should be able to restore it with restarting the faulty engine.
Can't do it. There's no menu option for it. When it crashed, it killed the module completely. And that's what's happening. It is literally killing all the scenery, it looks like. Ugh.
That scenery does not look good.
Nope. That is really annoying.
So that would be the default scenery, huh?
No, not even that. It's like it's a hodgepodge of what's remaining from Dream Team. So it looks like absolute crap. Like I would take the default over this, unless it's going to come in, but it doesn't look like it's going to.
It's even worse because it's actually technically.
Yeah, it's like
dirt
the
that you're gonna land
it's like the weird. Yeah, it's some goofy nonsense. That sucks. Load of crap.
Good afternoon, Los Angeles Center. UPS 33 with you at flight level 140.
Oh.
UPS 33 LA Center, Roger.
It is coming in. It's just like weird. It's coming in weirdly. Oh no, it's still not quite there. It's
50,
sliding.
30, 20, 10.
hard landing according to I-5.
Yeah, I know. Nope. We're gonna go to Alpha Alpha. Thought I could make that, but no.
They lost it.
Wait a minute, I guess 95.
left pretty good. Southwest 4781 with
Oh, Project Fly saw it as 201, yeah.
Delta, take off.
I'll take Project Fly. Is that? I didn't think it felt like 400.
Oh, okay. I saw 20.
Yeah, no, 201. Not, there's no way that was 20.
Okay.
I would call shenanigans on that.
I didn't see the 1. I just saw 20 and I go, wait a minute, I guess 95. How did he get it?
Well, it looks like David's getting 30 or 50 miles.
Yeah. LA Center, Westwood 1990 Heavy. I'm sorry, I missed that. Did you clear us across 24 left?
Westwood 1990 Heavy cross from 24 left here, then left Echo, and monitor the other center on your way in to 125.8.
All right, we'll cross 24 left, and then left Echo, and we'll monitor center on 125.8 for 1990.
Approaching 06 right.
And actually, before we make our turn left, I'm gonna. I said monitors. All right, 1258.
What else can we do with our points besides gamble?
Not anything else yet. I have to set stuff up. LA Center, Westwood 1990 Heavies with you on the other side of 24 left. We're going to be going to the cargo terminals on the South Complex.
Westwood 1990. That's the Echo Romeo Bravo Tango.
Echo Romeo Bravo Tango for 1990 Heavy, thanks. Alright, let's see. Echo. Oh, there's Romeo, okay. Surprised you just give me Alpha Alpha right here and go straight across. Whatever. It's all good. The worst looking LAX ever. Good grief. What a sucky way to end the world tour. Oh my gosh.
Welcome home.
Yeah. Yeah, scenery breaks.
11.
Huh?
I would have preferred it in X-Plane 11.
Yeah. Well, I would have preferred just the default LAX over this. So, Sean, so who won the points? Who was the
Sorry, that at 1211.
It was me.
Okay, so I'll figure out how to give you points at some point.
You contact center on 7635.
I think you see it.
Yep, David won. And yes, I totally misread what Project Flightbox said.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I read 20 instead of 201.
Here's a 321 finding of the vehicle.
Aircraft call taken.
David, check your points.
Airbus 321. Signing off. Have a good day, boys.
Okay, have a good day.
And so another 1211 will back to the other sender. I told us you're getting the clearance.
Yeah, Turbo 1 anyway.
Yeah, I think that's going back to before FS95 graphics.
No, it's not that. It's because it takes away the default scenery, and it puts in this weird kind of lame map that it then overlays with its new scenery, and so all that's showing up is the texture. Uh-oh.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The Texas looks like the pre-flight simulator 95.
We're about to have a major problem.
There's a slight bump. Slight divot.
With information problem.
I just running.
Right, so I carried lots of something. That's what I'm looking for. You can
Taxiway.
Ah, we died! I knew that was gonna happen. I was trying to gun it, see if I can get across.
What a great way to end.
Jump over it.
Someone clip that! Someone
Pull
clip
up.
that! Someone clip that! It's a giant canyon in the middle of LAX. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, what a way to end. What's happening here? Oh, it's going to reset to something.
What a way to end your...
Oh my gosh. That is fantastic. Complete the flight before that
Did
goes
that
away.
record a crash?
Oh my gosh. What do you mean, did what record a crash? What do you mean, did what record a crash? The sim did, absolutely. That's why it reset. Yeah.
Well, the airplane crashed according to the sim.
Yeah. Thank you, David, for clipping that. That's hilarious. We got to put that onto Flight Sim Best. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh my gosh. Okay, well. What the heck? It reset and put me into the fighter jet in Van Nuys or whatever. That's helpful.
Do it.
You suck.
I want to see you do it.
What, fly the fighter jet? In the rain?
Yeah.
What's with the rain? Flying a fighter jet with a yoke. This would be interesting.
Flying a fighter jet with a yoke? Why?
Because that's what I've got in front of me. I'm trying to figure out why it's raining over here, though. Because
Yeah, that's one thing I don't like, is they would, if they crash, they default back to the F-35.
Yeah.
Instead of resetting the flight you had.
Someone's gonna like come into the stream for the first time and be like, "This isn't a 747." Where'd the airport go? Oh. Well, that's not helpful.
Are you back in Seattle?
No, I don't know where I am. I think this is like Van Nuys or something, or not Van Nuys, but no. It's it defaults to over on the coast in California. It's like
you're defaulted back to Pensacola.
No, Pensacola. No, that's Florida. This would be Vandenberg or something.
We got to start the world tour again, all over.
I think so. We gotta have to.
World tour and fighter jet.
World tour. But the entire thing was null and void because we crashed into a canyon in LAX. Questionable judgment. Stop posting links. Oh yeah, yeah. No, don't forget, official Moose Tester. You're not a mod.
Yeah.
You need to get a case point camera for that.
Buzz some houses.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Don't tell me low altitude. Do what I want.
Can you do a chase view?
I don't have any views set up for this, but I can do. Well, I can do that. Of course, getting back into the. Ooh, that's a cool view.
Too bad you couldn't see what town was written on that water tower.
Yeah, I have no idea where we are. Actually, hang on. We have technology. I can do this. Where are we? Go to no, flight plan. No. Where's the map? That's the map. There we go. Oh, maybe we are in Pensacola. Oh, yeah. Well done, Sean. For some reason, I always thought this was starting us over in California somewhere. Apparently not. Pensacola. You were absolutely right. My bad. Oh, there's the ground. I can't see anything.
Yep, that's where P3D's defaults to.
Gotcha. Ah! Suicide in the mountain, in the grass.
Altitude. Low altitude.
Ooh, a landing rate of 17,263 feet per minute.
Oh, it said plus instead of minus.
Did it say plus? I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah, it did.
Really? Interesting. It's from the G-force. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Something or other. Go big, go home. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, well, we made it to LA, and then we fell in a canyon because.
Well, that didn't end well.
No, that did not end well. That did not go well. Was it tough?
It ended funny.
It did end funny. And on a positive, funny note. Anyway, so I will figure out
on that pitch attitude on your landing.
The pitch attitude was fine. I had a 201 landing rate. What are you talking about? No, well, you're talking about the fighter jet. That was not a landing. That was a crash. Let's see. So, I'll be gone. Okay. Anyway, so we will attempt to. Let's do this. Haha. There we go. We will. I will attempt to stream on Wednesday. I think we should be able to do that, and that way we can do some streaming before we don't stream at all this weekend because of Expo. So that'll be the plan tentatively. I'll keep you posted. What was that? I don't know what it will be. Probably not that though. Let's see. Oh, we probably will do it at some point. I just don't know if I would do that for the one only for the week. That would be kind of weird. So anyway, we'll try stream Wednesday. Obviously Thursday will not be streamed because I will be packing for Expo and I'll be leaving super early in the morning, so I don't want to kill myself in the evening. Friday no stream because I will be arriving about the same time I would normally be streaming into Orlando. Saturday and Sunday will be at the Expo. I will try to do some live stream stuff with my phone. I gotta see if I can make that work. If nothing else, I will be sure to take some video and we'll post video up, but I want to try and do some live stuff too. So And that'll probably be at around all sorts of different times of the day of the weekend. So there won't probably be any like, hey, I'm going to be going live in 10 minutes. Pay attention. It'll probably just be a Twitch notification that I'm going live and doing that. So just be aware. I won't have this computer. I'm not taking this computer with me. I will have my laptop with me. So I'll have that, but I'm not taking the desktop. That's insane. So yeah. So for some of you, for Sean, for Captain Tim, and anybody else that is planning to go, we will see you. For Chris, I haven't seen him here today, but we'll see you guys at the expo on Friday. That'll be awesome. We'll spend the weekend together. And Sean is going. Yeah, he'll be getting there Friday morning at like midnight. So he'll be there all day Friday. Yeah, so he'll beat us all there. And Chris is beating us all there because I think he's getting there like Thursday or somewhere earlier in the week. Yeah, so he'll be there way ahead. Yeah. And then I believe you and I are getting in right around the same time, like within 15 minutes of each other, if I recall. So, yeah, that sounds about right. So, yeah, I think mine's at like 5:50, 5:59 or something is when I'm getting in or something. So yeah. So, for those of you that are not going to Expo this year, start thinking about next year because it is a lot of fun. You will not want to miss it. So start planning now. We'll know probably. Yeah, we'll probably know where it's going to be at Expo. They'll probably announce it there. It's looking like, if the poll is any suggestion, it's looking like it'll probably be Vegas again. But that's speculation. I don't know what Expo is actually planning or if that's a realistic barometer. I have no idea. So we'll wait for the official announcement at Expo if that's what they're going to do. Until then, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I will see you hopefully Wednesday. If not, I will talk to you from Expo, and I will see some of you there. Have a wonderful day. See ya. Yep.